We're at Sheboygan North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, where tonight the Raiders will host crosstown rival Sheboygan South in the second War by the Shore. Joining me is the coach, Chris Wright. I'm Mike Martin. Chris, just got done hearing the combined pep bands from North and South. They're really awesome.
Yeah, there is. It's just it's a great joy. I walked in today and there's not much here, but all of a sudden you can see one side of the bleachers are just full and it's all band members. And again, we don't appreciate the arts enough and all that, the talents that they do. We do all our focusing on basketball games and stuff like that, but it's great talent to play an instrument. I wish I could have when I was in high school.
I could sing a little bit. Let's talk about tonight's first game, the girls. South comes in with a dismal 1-17 record. They've really struggled throughout the year. North seems to be catching their stride a little bit recently. What do you see happening tonight?
I think you said it exactly right. South's really struggling, but it only takes one night, one day. You gotta, I think that's what Coach Bingham probably said to the girls. All you gotta do is win one ball game. Go out and do your best. See what happens. For South, obviously they're gonna have to take care of the basketball, not turn it over. It's been a bugaboo for them for a number of years, and they take care of the basketball and shoot a little bit, they'll be okay. You hit the stride with North, exactly right. They're playing their best basketball right now, leading into the tournament, going into the tournament. They moved all the way up to third place in the conference, so peaking at a good time for Sheboygan North. Definitely.
Now, in the first go-around, South actually stuck with them pretty long, and then everything, in a way, a pun, went south for them. They just couldn't seem to do anything right after about the first 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah, they couldn't make a basket, and the turnovers were mounting and got away. And if you look at the second half, the scoring differential was not that much. I mean, it's fairly close, but the game was in hand. And South can't dig themselves a hole tonight if they want to happen. And like I said, it only takes one.
Now, if you were a betting man, would you put the difference at plus or minus 20?
Well, obviously 20. I mean, South's been struggling dearly this year, but, it's a high school game. They're kids. They get nervous and things like that. So I just said, like I said before, Sheboygan South's going to have to take care of the basketball, and they're going to have to make some shots. And, North's been playing really good defense, too, of late. That's something that they've increased, too. So it's going to be difficult for Sheboygan South.
One of the things that I guess I was a little surprised at when we walked through the back hall out towards the Commons, the North varsity girls were out there getting ready to hit the floor, and I don't know, they seem tall. And I know Platts and Dahlman are tall, and they're the main cogs in the North machine, but even some of those other kids, they seem kind of tall.
Yeah, and they're quick, too. Like I said, their defense has really been improving over the last couple of weeks. I mean, they're 15-5. I mean, very nice record. They beat Bayport a couple of weeks ago, which was a revenge game for them. I know Coach Spielman was real excited about that, but he said too, just trying to get all the girls to be on the court at the same time too. They kind of had some sickness and some bugaboo injuries and things like that. So he's just looking forward, to moving on to the tournament, which for them is just 2 games away. I mean, it's really going fast.
Now, Coach, you've been coaching baseball for over 20 years, and I think one of the toughest jobs of a coach is taking a team that's really got a hard time winning baseball games or winning basketball games and keeping the team together. What do you do as a coach to maintain that esprit de corps? Yeah, I know my program struggled the last couple of years, and I have to admit that 99% of the time, my kids always came to practice hard, always came to play hard. They never really seemed down on it. And watching the South girls warm up, they seem pretty loose. So I think Coach Bingham has, like I said the magic word. As I would say, we only have to do it once and try to take care of the basketball and see whatever happens. All right, we're going to step out, and we come back. We'll have the starting lineups and the tip-off for tonight's first game.
Give me a spot. You know my motto, safety first.
They could be dangerous. I think we should call animal control.
Animal control?
To be safe.
Don't worry. I got this. It's a new motto.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.com.
They said a bottle was just a bottle. That no one would ever notice me. But I knew I could be more. That one day, I would make people smile.
Food. It nourishes, brings us together, and adds flavor to life. That's why it's important to wash hands, surfaces, and fresh produce. Keep raw meat, poultry, and seafood separate from ready-to-eat foods like fruits and vegetables. And cook to proper temperatures using a food thermometer. Enjoy and refrigerate leftovers within 2 hours. For more tips on safely preparing foods, visit Home Food Safe.
Sweetheart, can I give you a hand?
No thanks, Dad. I got it.
Okay. I'm gonna go fix the lamp in your room.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's game between the South High Red Wings, coached by Justin Bingham, and the Sheboygan North High Lady Raiders, coached by Eric Spielman. Here's your starting lineups. First, for the Red Wings from Sheboygan South. A junior, number 3, Katie Bainey. A junior, number 12, Ashley Wyman. A senior, number 15, Izzy Barrington. A sophomore, number 20, Emily Bridges. A junior, number 22, Mackenzie Marver. And now the starting lineup for your very own Sheboygan North High Lady Raiders. A 5'6" senior, number 3, Katie Bouchard. A 5'11" junior, number 20, Kylie Gierock. A 5'6" senior, number 21, Allison Shetter. A 5'6" senior, number 32, Marlena Miller. And a 6'1" senior, Kiara Dahlman. Tonight's varsity officials, Todd Stoffrigan, Chuck Rogers, and Aaron Luer. These individuals are registered by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and are assigned by North High School and the Fox River Classic Conference. Their experience and integrity qualify them to administer the rules of the game. Tonight's athletic training services provided by Purveyor Sports Medicine of Green Bay in partnership with St. Nicholas, St. Mary, and St. Vincent Hospitals. Tonight's athletic trainers, Mr. Chris Lenz and Mr. Dave Stecker.
Let's start seniors tonight, Marty, just because they won't have a chance later in the year. Oh. Well, I know they JV game, the North girls ended up winning that one. Yep. Yeah, they've been trying to use their speed. See how you can see them hustle out on there. Good patience by South. We kind of saw this in the last game, Marty. They were real patient. Oh, they're going to just give her a 2, Marty. Yeah, I thought it was a 3-2. Dan Deasing called me this week, Marty. He's an official from around here and actually asked if we were doing the JV game because his officiating crew wanted a tape of it so they could kind of judge their, critique, are they on their good angles and different things, but I think they would have turned the sound down, Marty. Well, Garrick's got all the points for North, 3-2 lead. I like when South is nice and patient here, as long as they get that shot off like that one.
Mariah Plotz in the game. Mary Schmidt in the game. And I think somebody else came in. Julia Scheringer. Maybe the right call, just a little late on the call. That's why Coach Bingham's upset. Wow. 3 minutes, 4 fouls, Marty. Yep. Wow, North just can't put the ball in the hoop, Marty. They got all their points at the free throw line. They've missed their first, they've missed their first 7. Oh. Boy, Marver, or was that File? They could have just turned and gone right to the basket there, Marty. Just pivot. Hey, first turnover on South. That's one of the keys. They got to take care of the basketball. They've done it so far. South not much better shooting, Marty. I got them 2 for 7. But that's 2 more than North has so far. Why not? Well, I think if South scores here, Coach Spielman will use one of those timeouts just to break the ice. Oh my. Well, I agree. I think everybody knew it was deflected, including South. But the only thing that mattered, though, was the officials. Oh. What for? You're up 9-3. They haven't scored a basket, and North can't do anything. You're going to call timeout. Oh, Justin. I understand that, but why break the mojo? Right. Maybe they got a better offer. There's not a special. No. Wow, a lot of contact. Well, since that timeout in a minute 18, South's turned the ball over 3 times, Marty. That's 6 offensive rebounds for South or North already. Whoa. Yep, that's what I got too. Wow, they're only averaging 31 points a game, Marty. Yep, but on there in the bonus, as you mentioned. South just 1 turnover the first 4 minutes. Next 4 minutes, 5. It is.
On the line, shooting 2, Gianna Dahlman. Ashley Lyman returns for South.
No. She's a little frustrated with that call. Yep. Yep. She goes to work. And another.
Emily Bridges returns for South. Checking in for North, Kylie Fuhrer.
Unofficially, I have South 5 of 15 from the floor.
Amy File checks in for South.
Just the 3rd team foul on them, though, Marty. Big difference between. Yep. Wyman has 2. Beringer has 3. And we still have 9 minutes left to get to the halftime. Too slow on that pass, Marty.
You make me wear my bike helmet. Taught me never to run with scissors. And to follow the swimming rules.
You tell me to stay away from drugs.
To always buckle my seatbelt.
So why do you keep a loaded gun in your drawer?
How safe is that?
You asked them to follow some safety rules. Now they're asking you. In fact, they're counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. Remember, always lock it up. Visit ncpc.org.
Well, Wyman got the basket. She cannot get that third foul, Marty. They, First lead of the game for them, Marty. Somebody's got to flash to the ball, Marty. Right there. That's not.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you were really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at Energy Savers.
Yeah, and they're getting tall, and you got to come and meet the ball, and then ball fake and throw it somewhere else. We started with, Marty mentioned, 1 turnover the first 4 minutes, really good. Well, now they've got, in the last 11 minutes, they got 10 turnovers. That's just another not a good pass. And she's got to know better, and you said it. You said it. You got to play smart. You just mentioned that like a minute ago. You can't get a third foul. So it's. Fourth in the league in scoring, Marty. Second in the league in rebounding. Third in the league in steals. And first in blocks. Having a good year. Monday through Friday. Yep. Oh, yeah. She's 3 of 6 from the floor shooting, Marty, but she's got a whole bunch of those free throws, as you mentioned. There's nobody in the middle. You got to flash to the middle there, Amy. Make yourself available. Can't go away from her. There you go. I don't think they've made a 3 yet, Marty. They keep shooting them up there, though. In conference play, North averaging 55 points, giving up 49. 11-5 in the league.
Got a quarter?
Get off the phone when you're on the road. Heard something from those Beatles other than
Yep. There you go. Good, but you got to be quicker. Got to be quicker. Right idea, just a step slow. You should have done it right away. North just over 30% from the field. She's got a couple of threes for South. They got to have a nice last 5 minutes here. That's not going to get it done. Very. I have her for 6 rebounds and 8 points. Little later, but 12:53 mark. It was 9-3 South. Nice. She's very active tonight. Coach Bingham can't get a call. He is angry. Nice drop step there between there, like you said, the fenders, and there's a good job. Good attack. Now the turnovers have really been a problem. Rolling under 3. Nice. Wow. What a half. Kara Dahlman and Mariah Plotz. We didn't mention that Plotz is fifth in the league in scoring, 4th in rebounding, 2nd in threes too, even though she hasn't hit any tonight. I think
Mom, can we get some ice cream? Please, Mom, please.
No, we're having dinner soon.
Please.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just...
Yep. Yep, as I said, it's a nice gift to be able to play a musical instrument. In the beginning, North couldn't make anything. Now they're really in a rhythm. Wow. That just can't happen, Marty. Could you tell I was looking for you for what you were going to call that, a shot attempt or a... Gonna get one? Nope. Go right to the basket. Atta girl. I will say this, looked like the North girls were straight up that time. Probably came down there later, but they had the right idea. Now they got that three.
Kids who play outdoors have healthier lungs.
Totally.
Did you know that boys that play with dolls make better husbands?
My son has lots of dolls. But did you know terry cloth diapers breathe better?
I did.
Totally true.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Did you guys know statistically friendly kids have more friends?
Yeah. That's obvious.
Did you know most people think they're using the right car seat for their kid, but they're not?
Parents who really know it all know for sure that their child is in the right seat. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to make sure your child...
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's not something you buy.
Or something you take.
In fact, there's only one way to get it.
It has to be given to you, freely.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape. Consent.
If you don't get it, you don't get it. It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Hey, you going out like that?
Yeah, why?
Well, what would the neighbors think?
I see you! Come look at Mr. Feather. Look what I have. Mr. Bird, remember? Bark, bark, bark. We're just playing. We're just playing. I'm trying to get you out of here.
Even still.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection.
Grave, good morning. Have been sleeping for too long, I'm yawning. Everybody talking, trying to see me. Disbelief like, hey, breathing, he was 6 feet deep. What you say? Hold up, shut your mouth. Dead man can't handle what you talking about. Cause what you through that door, it ain't no walking out. But let me take you back in time to my coffin bag. Real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real quick. 0 to 100. Real quick.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. It's me. All the way up. It's me. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. I go hard in the paint. Leave you stankin'. What the f*** I'm thinking? I won't die for this. Concentrate. Front yard, broad day with me. Yeah. What's that on that beat? What? I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my cylinder missing. Spit your gang, talk your shit, grab your call your clips. Spit your gang, talk your shit, grab your squeeze them, hit the right one, grab them, I got the light one, squeeze them, hit the right one.
North High Varsity Dance Team. And now, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the combined pep bands from North and South High School.
Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. Go to discovertheforest.org.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
I know, 2 seconds. Hang on, just stand still. Stand still.
Boys, hang on, boys!
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just...
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never,
become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise and be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
Living near the water, it's a dream come true for many, except when there's flooding or a hurricane. That's why people who live near lakes and rivers, by the ocean and bayside, are working with their local planners to make sure that protection from all sorts of natural disasters is part of the planning process. Learn more at planning.org. That's planning.org.
Okay, so what would you bring to my company?
What do you need?
I need problem-solving skills.
I got through high school without a car, a phone, or a computer.
No college degree, though.
Not yet, but life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire. But you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at grads.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection.
We're back at North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse. I heard you guys couldn't hear me the whole first half. Boy, were you lucky. You're going to get punished the second half, I'll tell you that. Let's go through some quick scoring for North. They were led by Kiara Dahlman with 18 points and Mariah Platts with 13. South was led by Mackenzie Marver with 7 points, and Katie Bainey had 2 3-pointers. She had 6. Chris, what do you got for turnovers, shooting percentages, and that sort of thing?
Well, not a great night of shooting for either team. At the end of the first half, I had 46 shot attempts for North. That's incredible. That's a lot of shot attempts, 36% for North, but 46 shot attempts. They only hit their only 3. They shot 10 of them. They hit the one with like 10 seconds left. For South, who came out pretty hot, they didn't finish that way. They finished at 27%. Unfortunately for South, what we were afraid of, 22 turnovers, Marty.
Word is out why my mic wasn't turned up. You know why? The 2 guys in the truck were texting the whole first half. And that was my best half all season. Well, Chris, you called it 20 points exactly, what the spread would be. You're good at halftime. All is good now. Text from
Timmy Moyer.
Tim Moyer. Thanks, Tim. And from Mike and Kathy Klee, and from my wife. My wife didn't mind so much. North continuing to play a zone defense, and South has struggled pretty much on their passing. And a quick foul. We haven't had many of those in the ball game. However, first foul on North. North only with 1 3-pointer in the first half. South had 2. Bainey with those 2. Kirchner gets knocked to the floor by Amy File. She'll be shooting 2.
Well, we mentioned North 15-5, 11-5 in league play. They've lost to Ashwaubenon And Bayport, which they revenged that game. They do have a game against Notre Dame, I believe, yet, Marty. And you mentioned Pius. Their 2 losses to De Pere. De Pere ranked number 5, Division I.
I noticed that.
Appleton North, King, Georgetown, Germantown, Arrowhead, De Pere. McGuanago's had some good programs over the last 2 years. Middleton, Sun Prairie, and Hudson and Sussex Hamilton round out the top 10 in Division I. Kind of interesting, basically, except for Milwaukee King, all basically suburb schools.
Really. Dahlman left a little short, but got the ball back, puts it
Nice.
up, and scores. She's at 20. I had North in the first half, Chris, making 9 of 13 free throws. With those 2 misses, they are now 9 of 15. South had a pretty good half at the line. They made 7 of 10. Barrington with her 4th. Her and Wyman each have 4 fouls. Another free throw miss by the Lady Raiders. South with the long arms makes it difficult to move the ball. Ball rimmed off. South not able to get a roll on that shot. Burok gets it in the lane and loses it. Probably not a good pass to make.
Hey, they played well in that first half. Just 4 turnovers. Oh.
Ooh, that was close. We'll give it to her. Oh, nice
There you
pass.
go.
File. Got it in.
Bingo. Much better ball movement, Marty. Watch this. Drive.
Burek inside. Good hands by Dahlman. She
Wow.
puts it off the glass and in.
She's been a tough out tonight. I have her 9 for 13 from the floor, Marty. No, that's not right. 8 for 13.
I'll tell you, she's unstoppable any way you put it.
Yep. Well above her average.
Upazita back in the ball game. Haney over the Wyman.
Should have mentioned Wyman. Ashley Wyman is 3rd in the league in rebounds as well. Having a nice year for South.
She is having a very nice season. Opie down the lane, couldn't get it in. But Dahlman comes away with it. Good feed inside. Plotz is fouled on her layup attempt. She'll be shooting a pair.
Fouls just continue to mount for South.
Yeah, you're right there. Emily Bridges picking up her 2nd personal foul. It's the 3rd team foul for South. North is perfect from the line so far this half, Chris. They haven't made one. There. Mariah breaks the ice. 51-25. Schmidt on the good defense. Good pump fake by Bridges. Puts it up with the left hand and scores.
Like that shot.
She's got a
I know you liked it better because of which hand, Marty.
right. Emily's got a chance for a 3-point play. What would really be impressive now if she makes her free throw with her right hand, which she does. Look at that. 3-point play. Isn't that kind of like a switch hitter hitting a home run in the same game from both sides?
Don't see that very often.
No. Gurak steps into the shot and nails a 3.
Be nice to have number 7 playing for you all the time. pretty good switch hitter.
That would up your record a little bit, I would think.
Mickey Mantle.
Shot is off, no good. Gurek in the lane, puts it up and in, and she's fouled. 3-point play is abundant.
Yeah, and you've mentioned, there's a 3. You've mentioned and a foul too many times of late, Marty.
Yeah. Gurek sitting with 10 points. Dahlman has 22, Plotz 14. It's pretty good balance by the Lady Raiders. Wyman with a rebound. Add to her total.
8. Never for 8.
File muscling in. Shot no good. Rebound put back by Wyman is good. (56-30), 14:41 left. It's a timeout by North. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a break.
There's one thing you can never have sex without.
It's consent.
Because sex without it isn't sex.
It's rape.
It's on us to stop sexual assault.
Learn how and take the pledge at itsonus.org.
You see Eric Spielman talking to the troops, firing them up. Chris, at what point do you start getting some of the non-starters in?
4 minutes. That's the 10-minute mark.
Oh, in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you could say when there's 4 minutes left in the game.
No. About 4 more minutes.
Okay.
That's 10 minutes. Clear out of there. And Mariah, they've had 2 really, really good games. I have Mariah with 7 rebounds. Like I said, she was 4th in the league in rebounding. I got 7 for Kara, too.
Gurek has it at the top of the key. Dahlman wide open in the middle. He didn't want to give it to her. Schmidt.
Trying to get in there.
Yep. Not going to go that way. Plotz missing on the steal attempt. Wyman's shot is no good, but committing the foul for North was Kylie Gurek, and that's going to be her 3rd. Make it her 4th. Wyman looked pretty smooth on that free throw attempt. She has 5 points. And it's a line change, Chris, all 5. Get out of here. Got some new kids on the block.
Hey, mentioning that, good luck to the hockey team as they start. It's a co-op team with a bunch of teams from our schools in there. They're a 6 seed. Start on Tuesday.
Kircher in, Binder in, Opie in, Pichard in. Shot is no good. Get it out. Theobald in for the Lady Red Wings. It's Baney, Wyman, Barrington. Wyman coming out now. Coming in is Marver. Files in there. And Cubanita Lupazidio. Opie dumps it down inside. Nice kick out pass. Good look by Bouchard, but she couldn't get it in, and now we get a whistle underneath.
barely played 5 minutes, Marty, and there's 9 fouls on the board.
Yeah, it's not very good.
There you go.
Oh, nice hook shot. That one up and in by Theobald. Grandma's going to like that one. Almost a turnover. Bit of hustling there by Bainey to keep the possession. Opie moving her feet well. And ball goes out of bounds. Another turnover by the Lady Red Wings. It's been a bugaboo all year for them, Chris.
Yep.
All right, it's the off season. If you had trouble with your ball handling, you're a guard for the Lady Red Wings. Planning on playing next year, what do you do to get that corrected?
Go to the open gyms whenever possible. There's plenty of camps to go to, and of course they're going to be playing this summer. So lots of opportunities to work on your game in the off season. As Coach Desistel said, that's when players are made, is in the summer.
Shot no good. Foul goes on the Lady Red Wings.
No.
Yeah. Oh, it is on North.
Claire Binder.
Claire Binder cheating again. Ain't out loud. We meant that in a good way, by the way.
Yes. We've known the Binders for a while.
Ooh.
A runner.
All right. You got that right, Chris. Barrington will be at the line to shoot a pair. Who's that foul on? Come on, be brave. Who's the foul on?
I'm not sure.
Number 12 for North.
Oh.
I was
watching. I think you are ready.
Got
Just
myself
say Claire
in the
Binder.
Oh, come on. We didn't need to call that. Nothing happened. Beanie didn't want to foul. Chris didn't want to foul. I didn't want to foul. Even
5 minutes in, we're in the bonus.
Even Coach Spielman didn't want to foul on that. John Henschel down there doing radio. He didn't want to foul. Come on, Chuck. Jeez. Rims out. You know what they call that kind of a free throw? Right string, wrong yo-yo. Ooh.
Bad luck.
Oh. I'll tell you, Opie's not giving up. Down on the floor for that loose ball. Tie-up situation. North will get it. South continuing in their man-to-man defense.
Nice.
Oh, little look off by Opie, but she couldn't finish. Look one way and drive the other. Looked like a Schwalbe move.
Yep.
Beanie. Oh, couldn't get it. And the two girls go down. File and Dahlman. Dahlman's hurt. Yeah, I know Chris has got his hands out like he's praying, like, why in the world is she still in there?
Oh.
Should be fine. But the point still remains, why expose her to a possible injury?
She was not comfortable shooting that free throw, Marty.
No.
She grimaced when she shot.
Marver, no good. Opie with the rebound. A good lead. Feed.
Good pass.
Scheringer had a good look but couldn't get it in. Barrington with the rebound. Long feed to Marber, and then it gets tipped out of bounds. South will have it down on their end of the floor. Gurok is going to come in for Dahlman, I'm sure. Kiera having trouble getting off the floor even. Hopefully she'll be okay.
Take the day off tomorrow.
A good drive down the baseline by Bridges, but not a very good shot attempt.
No luck this time.
No, that is not a turnover.
Oh, nobody has her.
Gurok between two defenders and scores.
She was just 1 of 8 in the first half. Now she's 4 of 11. She's made all her shots here in the second half.
A loose ball. And you get a tie-up situation. It'll be South's ball this time.
.11:07 left.
Good cover-up defense. File open for a three-point attempt, but she couldn't get it in. Just under 11 minutes left in the half. Opie had it tapped away. And we get a kick called. And North will get it back. Opie, bango.
Yep. This is the third three made by North tonight.
2 here in the second half.
Yep.
Marber, Bridges had the ball tipped out of bounds. It'll be a South ball. Beanie coming back in for the Lady Red Wings, and coming off is Amy File. Alison Shetter in, and Mariah Plotz in. Cubanita's shot is no good, but the ball is tipped out of bounds. It was tipped out by by North Theobald. Oh, a little too high, but did hit a spectator walking in, so it wasn't a bad pass. Wasn't all that bad. Could have been worse.
Not the first thing I thought about when it was.
Could have hit an empty seat. That would have been pretty disappointing.
Well, you mentioned North making 2 threes in the half. They're now 3 of 15 in the game.
There's a 3 ball. That actually looked pretty good, but it wouldn't go in for Bouchard. South on the bust out. Barrington's shot no good. Gurok taking it all away and scores.
She's having a perfect half. To 14 points now.
Yeah, it's been 46, 29, 19 to 10 so far this half. North has outscored South 19 to 10.
You know, I was just thinking they've been making a lot of free throws, Marty. I shouldn't have thought it because she missed that one.
No, actually, Chris, in the half, I've got them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 for 9 on free throws this half.
Wow. Maybe it's just that they've been there a lot.
They've been there a lot, right. Marlena Miller, number 32, making her first appearance.
We're not even halfway through this half, Marty.
Oh, yeah, by 11 seconds. Oh, no, you're right. It's 18 minutes. Oh, by the way, I need to apologize for the last North-South game, us cutting out with about 15 minutes left. It's a little bit of a technical thing. I don't want to go through it. It's just we feel as bad as you guys do about you having missed the last part of the North-South game.
Well, what happened was...
Matter of fact, that might have been my best announcing job up until tonight.
I was going to say the girls' game went long, kind of like this one is, and then the boys' game strung out because there's lots of fouls at the end.
Exactly, yeah. And then we just
Yep.
didn't schedule enough time to get the live broadcast in.
Exactly what's happening again here tonight, Marty. This girls' game is running long.
68-33.
I mean, it's... Oof.
And we get a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here, Scott. Our next broadcast is going to be February 23rd. We get off all next week, Chris, because everybody's out of town. It was unbelievable the way the schedule worked out. But at South, Ashwaubenon comes to town. That'll be interesting. Also, we will have a guest announcer that night. I'm not going to announce the name because I don't want to embarrass that young lady, but she was on last year and did a great job. We asked her to come back again this year. Mom said yes. You can announce with her. I'll take off. So I heard you. Your face looked real long, Chris. Like, oh no, you're gonna squeeze me out again.
No.
Actually, you know what? I think we're going with three mics that night.
I was trying to remember who it was. So the mind wasn't.
Yeah, that's all right.
You could see the wheels spinning. I think is what
Right.
it was.
But that'll be our last scheduled game. Play that game a lot, Jim? Marver's shot is no good. Miller with a little cross-court pass to Gierach. She goes in the lane. Left-handed shot is good. Continues to make baskets.
Yeah, 6 for 6 here in the second half.
She has 19 points. Bust out. Oh, rolls off.
Katie wants that one back.
Bouchard, right. Good cover-up defense by Shetter to prevent Bainey from a three-point shot. Oh, yeah, Plotz with a reach-in. Not a good foul. That's North's 7th team foul, so with 8:35 left in the ball game, both teams will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Marver looking for free throw number 2 this trip and gets it. 70-35. North double up. Tom Desatel is in the house. I think he's stopping by Bill Wagner, telling him how to do his job. Plotz from outside the line. Had a good attempt, couldn't get it. Shetter's shot no good. North dominating on the boards, but couldn't get a basket. And then South inexplicably throws the ball out of bounds. Janita Luma checks in. Liz Valdez is now in the ball game for South. Files back in. Barrington's in. Bainey's in. And Bridges is in. That's your Lady Red Wing lineup. Binder has the ball. Gives it up to Plotz. Another 3-shot. Nothing but net. Unfortunately, it didn't go through the rim. File muscles her way in. Good shot there, Amy. You're going to see her muscle in. Yeah, good shot. Sergey Molitor running that floor camera. Richard Bartson up here by us. Plotz with an easy 2. She has 16. Alicia Santana in the truck helping out, a student helper. Where was that travel? Eric Wiesman, assistant director, and our director tonight is Scott Maloff. We mentioned this earlier, but you may not have heard that because they turned off my mic in the first half. Was that punishment for something I did earlier in the season? Anyway, in freshman action, South won on the girls' side. In JV action, North won. And tonight it looks like the North varsity will take this game, and on the series this time around, North will be up 2-1. 6:42 left. What was the point spread for a running clock, Chris? Because they had to be pretty close to that, I would think.
Yep. I don't remember, it's 35 or 40, Marty. Oh, miss by Garak.
Her first one. She's got the rebound. Whoops. Good no call. And File is slow getting up. That's the reason for Chuck Rogers blowing his whistle. And Amy File's going to come out and Cubanita in the ball game. Binder looking inside, couldn't find anybody. Good defense by Barrington, preventing Shetter from getting the ball.
Oops.
I think Shetter got away with the walk. A little hop in her shot, no good. Gets the rebound, puts it up and in.
There you
She
go.
scores in the North-South game. North in zone defense again. 5:40 left.
Nope.
Three ball is no good. Marber's shot in the lane, no good. Don't foul, don't foul, don't foul. There's no need to foul. Barrington is going to foul. She was bound and determined to make that official blow his whistle. Allison Shetter throwing the ball in, and then we get a whistle. Turnover on North.
3 Raiders in double figures, that we know.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Dahlman.
Dahlman is in the 20s. I think Plotz just short of 20, as is Gierach. But Kylie's got a chance. She's still in the ball game. Whoops. That's a lucky break. Do you see that?
No.
Threw it to the girl cutting, almost hit her in the back, and went right over to Luma. And another turnover, unless that wasn't a missed shot, was it?
Missed shot, yeah.
Okay. Allison Shetter trying to get inside. Shetter, good move by Allison.
Good left hand.
Yep, didn't travel on the drive to the hoop. Marber. Cubanita had a good look, but just couldn't get it to go down. Feed inside to Miller, who kicks it out to Shetter. Her shot is no good. Seems like there's a lot of empty trips, Chris. Binder on the foul. Got that for Claire's 4th foul. Barrington shooting a pair of free throws. Last time that Isabel went to the line. She made 1 out of 2. She had 2 other trips in the first half, Chris, where she also made 1 out of 2. You know, I think each team has a timeout or so left. We could use some of those, extend it out a little longer.
South does not have any timeouts.
They could still call one, just be a technical foul.
Yep, that happened in Miami-Louisville game tonight. I was listening on the radio, on Sirius Radio on the way home.
A good catch inside by Norse Theobald. Binder, oh, there she gets it up and in. Claire with a great shot on the baseline. If nothing else, Chris, WSCS TV Sports picks up a couple of wins tonight. We're now 10-4 on the season. So you kind of laughed at me 15 years ago when I only counted North-South games as wins or Christian Lutheran games as wins only. It pays out in the end. Katie Bishar with a chance to get herself in the ranks of the scoring. Ugh.
Can't do anything right. Basket's like a tiny pinpoint.
Right. You can do it. Come on, Katie. Nothing but the ball. Halfway down and it popped out.
Kind of like her layup.
In
and out.
Jeepers creepers. Oh, left that one a little bit short. Barrington's shot was blocked. And nobody, it's like a hot potato, Chris. Nobody wants to keep it.
Whoa.
That North girl, that was Bouchard, went down hard. She might be going to the line. Shoot, yes, she is. She's going to have 2 more free throw attempts. She's going to crack the, well, after cracking her head, she's going to try and crack the scoring. And the clock is running, Chris. 41 points is the difference. I know Katie wants to get this free throw in, get on the scoring column. She's going to work real hard right here. He's got a good shot. Chris is going to go downstairs. Oh. Danced on the rim and danced off the dance floor. 78-37. So it might, the 40-point threshold might be when the clock starts running. File has it inside. Her shot is up and in. Good shot by Amy File. On a steal. And Binder with a tie-up. Possession arrow point south way, so they'll keep it. We don't have numbers on these 2 girls. I think they're up from the JV team. We're sorry about that. You can get your name announced on TV. Matter of fact, I didn't hear Bill Horsch mention names either, actually. That doesn't mean he didn't say it, I just didn't hear it. The pass goes out of bounds. Kelly Kiefer making that pass. Emma Claes, I don't think has been in the game. She might have been. She doesn't have her warm-up on. Elena Lancourt. And that's the buzzer. Final score tonight. Sheboygan North doubling up on South, 78-39. We're going to go to a couple of commercial breaks, and hopefully when we come back, Chris will have some interviews for you, and I'll have some final scoring.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it,
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got, or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, baby.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for information on how to provide even better care for the person who wants to care of you.
Taking care of a family member can lead to plenty of questions. Fortunately, there's a place to get the answers, for them and for you. Find articles, tips, and tools from experts and others who have been in your place. The Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/caregiving.
I love taking care of my mom. It wasn't easy at first. She learned how to better communicate her needs.
And you learned how to not ignore yours.
I discovered how to make healthier meals.
And I discovered how much I enjoyed them.
Becoming a caregiver is a learning experience for everyone. Find articles, tips, and tools from experts and others who have been in your place. The Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/caregiving.
I guess sometimes things just happen. Devastating things. Your whole world changes in an instant. That's what happened to me the day my mother had a stroke. I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911. Protect the ones you love. Spot a stroke fast.
Hey, we're back here with some happy seniors on a big win. Well, you guys started off a little slow, but you picked it up later in that first half and kind of had it comfortable at halftime. Pretty good start for you guys, huh?
Yeah, it was a pretty good win. We started out slow, but it was a good win.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's a north-south game or things like that. You're not always sure what happened, but, you know, South got out, a little confidence in there, and all of a sudden you got in like a couple runs, and it was just about over.
Yeah, we just had to start playing with confidence and believing in ourselves.
So what do you think about these north-south games?
I think that they're really fun, and that is probably one of the best parts about playing high school athletics.
Yeah, and being your senior season and all that, you've had a really good season. You've enjoyed your experience in basketball here?
Yes, I love playing basketball for North.
Well, congratulations. Good luck in the last couple weeks in the tournament. Katie, former student of the mine. What? Former student of the mine and things like that. You got the start tonight. That was probably kind of neat, huh?
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, cool. All right. I kind of mentioned before that you guys got off to a slow start, but you guys really turned up your defense, created a lot of turnovers, which made a lot of easy baskets. Defense important by Coach Spielman?
Yeah, we switched to stretch, which really forces them to lob the ball, which gives us easier steals. So I think that helps a lot.
Yeah, and you did. I mentioned you got off to kind of slow start, but your defense forced situations to make a lot of easy baskets. And then the inside play today really was good, too. I mean, they really got to the basket pretty well, huh?
Yeah, I mean, Kylie and Kiara did a good job. So.
Yeah, they did. They did a great job. Hey, tell me a little bit about playing in these north-south games for you.
What?
What do you think playing in these north-south games?
It's fun. I don't know, it's a different atmosphere because no one comes to our games. So, like, to have a lot of students is pretty cool. So, yeah.
Well, I know you didn't score tonight, but I was very proud of how you played tonight. Things like that. I was pulling for you, big time. You guys have been kind of on a roll of late. You've been winning more games and things like that, kind of peaking at the right time.
Well, I know that Spielman, tells us that we have to treat every game like the same. So, just because it's north-south, I don't think we, did anything really different. But I think throughout the year, we really improved. So, I think this is a good way to, end the postseason, kind of.
Yeah, I agree. And heading into the tournament, it's important to play good basketball. We said at the beginning, it seems like your defense intensity's picked up. You got a couple of revenge wins But you lost it the first half of the season. That was a revenge win, so going to the tournament should be a good thing.
What?
Going into the tournament, your team's playing.
Yeah, for
Very
sure.
well. What is your experience playing for these North games and things?
Well, like they said, like the atmosphere is really different. It's really bold, and it's just really fun. And like I think it brings the community together, and I think that's kind of what this is all about.
And your experience for playing for North, it's been a great time for you?
Oh yeah, of course. It's something that I'm really glad to look back on, like during my high school years. Hopefully I can like do some intramurals in college. So it's like a good experience, build friendships, and yeah.
Well, congratulations to all the ladies. I know they didn't want to talk this time, but they did a great job. They did an awesome job. Hey, with that, we're going to send it back to Marty.
One more time, Sheboygan North, the winner, 39-38. For North, for South, they were led by Amy Marvar, who had 9 points. Amy File, had 8 points. Let's get Mackenzie Marvar name right. Mackenzie had 9 points, File had 8, and Katie Bainey had 6 points to lead the South Lady Red Wings. For North, they were led by Kiera Dahlman. She had 22 points, chipping in with 19 points. For North was Kylie Girak. She was really hot in the second half. I think Chris had her for maybe one miss the entire second half. And then also chipping in with big-time double figures was Mariah Plotz with 16. North just dominated once after the early going was over and ran away with it. They actually had a running clock at the end. North improves their record to 16-5, 12-5 in the league. South drops to 1-18 and 0-15 in league. North will play next on February 16th against Green Bay Notre Dame up in Green Bay. South will host Green Bay Notre Dame on Monday, February 13th, so we look forward to that. With that, we're going to sign off one more time. North the winner, 79-38. The crew for this game, I was informed that Eric Wiesman was our director. Scott Maloff was doing replays. Richard Bartson and Sergi Molitor were on camera. Alicia Santana was our student helper. Chris Wright was the color, and I'm Mike Martin. I was doing play-by-play, and thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be right back.